YouTube absolutely hates Resident Evil games. And I don't know what to tell you. A couple of weeks ago, I was watching Jacksepticeye's video, and in his video, he was talking about how YouTube had been nerfing his views when he was doing his playthrough for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And it's like he had a valid point apparently, and the same thing has happened to me because last time around I made a playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake, the game you're seeing right now, and I played through chapter 4, and that video got absolutely dogged by YouTube. Trust me, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that my videos get hundreds and thousands of views, far from it. But when you upload a video on YouTube and 3 and 4 days goes by and the video is sitting on 0 impressions, it means YouTube hasn't shown your video to a single soul on this planet, so that's why you have 0 views. Or maybe it might show your video to your very loyal subscribers, which I'm not sure I have at this point in time. But yeah, 0 impression, and if you're not a YouTuber, that means that you may as well have uploaded your playthrough or the video that you spent such a long time working on a private server. It means it got 0 views because YouTube literally showed it to 0 people. Like, it didn't even freaking matter anymore.
Okay.
And you know, at that point I didn't even figure out that it was because of any restrictions I got or anything like that, because when you go to YouTube's application, it says that I have 0 restrictions whatsoever. So technically everything should be golden to go. Not in my case apparently, because I kept bugging YouTube's AI that they recently added on their YouTube studio, and I kept bugging that AI. I was like, hey, something is wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Did I, break any YouTube's policies or something? Please tell me what I did wrong so I can try to avoid that in the future. And it said that, hey, at first it kept giving me its general policies against violent video games and Resident Evil, like you're going around and murdering zombies here and there, but they're zombies, they're not real people. You know that, right, YouTube? But then again, it kept giving me these arbitrary policies, and I was like, no, I want you to talk about my video. After arguing for such a long time with the language model, it finally told me exactly what I did wrong in my video with timestamps. So I have the screenshot on my phone right now, and I'll display it on the screen right now as well. But it says that those specific examples that YouTube thought were very wrong is because at 6:40 minutes in my video I had mentioned that I was going to give cold iron bullets or a knife as medicine to villagers, and it was a fun moment, and I really thought it was a fun moment because I clipped it and turned it into a reel and posted it on my YouTube channel because I thought it was like genuinely a fun thing, I guess. But it was genuinely in a joking way. I was like, hey, these villagers really don't go to sleep after I bonk them on the head or something. And I was like, hey, like they need a sleeping medicine, and I have the medicine. It's a cold iron bullet and a knife, I guess. And YouTube was like, hey, you can't do that. Oh no. And okay, let's keep going. What else did it found problematic? It says that at 8:21 and 9:31 I joked about that kicking old ladies is my favorite thing. Oh, I had no idea that this thing would just come back to bite me. And I've been joking about in this whole playthrough that old ladies in this village are just absolute menace. Like, they're absolutely crazy. And I kept joking, like in my previous playthrough and my last playthrough as well, that hey, these old ladies are like mini bosses or something. And it was like a running joke. Obviously, I assure you, I have never kicked old ladies in real life, but apparently you can say that in a YouTube video in a context of a joke. But after reading to several of YouTube's policies, the thing that I gathered is that you can't go around doing a mass spree of, offing people in a joking way. But you do realize that I'm doing a playthrough of a Resident Evil game. I'm not, offing people as in, they're not even NPCs. They're basically zombies. I'm not an entertaining person. English is not my first language. It doesn't come natural to me. And I'm trying my very best as I'm playing this game to try and be as entertaining as I can be, which is not very great because I can't be very entertaining, but I try. And you have to make light of a situation. What am I supposed to do if I'm in a situation where I have to go in a part of a village and this game throws hordes of zombies at me? Do I just stop talking? Do I do a time lapse of it? Or do I constantly apologize in the narration that I'm sorry I have to do this, I'm sorry, this is not real, please people don't do this thing, I have to do this thing but it regrets me? No, this is fun. It's a video game where you have to off zombies. And YouTube kept giving me this, and YouTube kept telling me its policies about swear words, but I do my best to avoid using swear words. Like, imagine you're playing this game and it's like a horror game at its core, and you walk through a door or something and there is someone behind it. You get, jump scare. And you know what your first instinct is? Your first instinct is to yell out the word, oh my F word. And you know how hard I had to train my brain and basically kept slapping the neuron on my brain that has the word F to instead saying frick. So even if I'm in a, genuinely life and death situation where I'm genuinely jump scared by something, I use the word frick. I feel like a 12-year-old kid doing this thing. Frick is not a real swear word. Try to accommodate as much as I can, but apparently playing Resident Evil game is just not viable. YouTube just doesn't consider it. Like, you'd be doing the most casual thing, the most normal thing in this game, which is offing zombies, and YouTube will just punish you for that. Why are you laughing? Why are you having fun while offing these zombies? You're making light of the situation. You're sending a wrong message to our advertisers. What do you mean? Do you mean to say that our advertisers are sympathetic to zombies? I don't know, man. You should probably check those advertisers. They might have some stocks invested in Umbrella Corporation. Like, seriously, like, I love playing Resident Evil games and it just genuinely brings joy to me. And I just think that if I'm just sitting down and playing casually, I may as well just record it and throw it on YouTube. I don't expect to get 100,000 views or anything like that, but obviously, like, I also don't expect to get 0 impressions. Then why am I spending my time and effort recording a video, doing the narration, doing all of this thing just to have my video be uploaded on a private server that's never going to be seen by anyone? That's the reality of the situation. Resident Evil games is just not viable apparently on YouTube. And I think that sucks, but does that mean that's going to stop me from doing the whole playthrough of this game? Absolutely not. I'm going to play this whole game and I'll try to do my best to avoid whatever YouTube can do, because as things stands, I'm not a huge YouTuber. My voice is definitely going to fall on deaf ears. It's not going to go anywhere. It is what it is. So I'm going to have to deal with that, and sadly that's the situation right now. And I've been disappointed because, the first time I recorded the first chapter, I had to do that twice, and it was like 7 a.m. in the morning, and it felt so emotionally exhausting to do that. And then I record the second playthrough and then it gets like 0 impressions. That's where I'm at, but at the end of the day, at least I'm having fun playing the game. And if there's even one person out there that enjoys watching me play this game, I hope that you get something out of this whole playthrough. That's sad. I guess this is it. I'm sorry to spring this on you guys. I didn't really want to make this kind of a video, but I felt like I had to do something about it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next playthrough of this game.